Hello dear students, welcome to my YouTube channel Shiv Academy Mathematics. In today's lecture I am going to discuss about the Rolle's theorem and the Lagrange mean value theorem. So first of all look at Rolle's theorem. Its statement is let f from AB to R be a function satisfying the followings. Number 1, fx is continuous. In short, I am writing it as CTS. It is continuous in closed interval AB. Number 2, fx is differentiable. In short, I am writing it as differentiable in open interval AB. And third one is f of A is equal to f of B. Okay. Then there exists at least one point C belonging to open interval AB such that f dash C is equal to 0. So there are some important points in Rolle's theorem. First of all, look at this. We have given a function where A and B are real numbers, and also it is real valued function. We can say a function is real valued if its range is set of real numbers. It can be whole set of reals or it can be the subset of reals. So it is a real valued function defined on this closed interval AB. And this function is satisfying the following STF. Number one, fx is continuous. In AB. So this interval must be closed. Means to say continuity we check in the closed interval. Then come to the second point. In the second point we are saying that fx is differentiable in open interval AB. Differentiability we check in which interval? Open interval. Then according to, and third condition is f of A equal to f of B. Means to say if you look at this interval, the endpoints are A and B. So here fa and fb must be equal. Means to say values of f and fb must be equal. Then according to Rolle's theorem, but we can say that there exists at least one point C. This is some point C, which belongs to, again, it is the open interval. Such that f dash C is equal to 0. So the value of C we get from this condition in the Rolle's theorem. Okay. So let us take an example to understand the Rolle's theorem. An example is, suppose so I am taking this example. Suppose you have to check that Rolle's theorem is verified or not for this function fx is equal to x square plus 2x minus 8 where x belongs to the interval -4 and 2. So we have to check this Rolle's theorem for the function fx equal to x square plus 2x minus 8 in the interval -4 2. So if you look at the conditions of Rolle's theorem, first of all we have to check that it is continuous in AB. So we will check the continuity. So you will write a result that every polynomial function is continuous. And look at here, this fx is a polynomial function of degree 2. So being polynomial function of degree 2, it is continuous. So we just write here in this way, fx being a polynomial function is continuous, and the interval given is -4, 2. -4, 2. Now come to the second condition. Second condition, we have to check fx is differentiable in open interval ab. So for that, what we do, second condition which we have to check, this is the second condition. What we do, we differentiate the function with respect to x, f dash x. So if we take the derivative of fx with respect to x, so derivative of x square is 2x, x square is 2x, and plus 2x, derivative of 2x is 2, so it is 2. So now look at this derivative, 2x plus 2. If we take any point from the open interval -4, 2, definitely its value will be at that point finite and definite. So we write it as which exists. Meaning of this exists is that it must be finite and unique. Sometimes we write it as definite, finite and unique, which exists in which interval? Open interval. So again, write down carefully that where we have to take the open interval and where we have to take the closed interval. So we are taking here the open interval -4, 2. Just like we take -1, so its value is -2 plus 2, 0, which is a finite and unique value. If we take 1, because -4, 2 is the interval, it is the interval. Here we take 0, 1, 2, then it is -1, -2, -3, and -4, and so on. So we take this interval, these values. It is open from -4, open from this 2. And the third condition which we have to check, that f of a equal to f of b. So a is here -4, a is -4, it is a, and it is b, it is b. So what we do, now we check the condition. Third condition is f of -4, f of -4, f of -4 is what? It is -4 square is 16, here we put 16, 2 into -4 is -8, -8, so it will become 16 minus 16, that is equal to 0. Similarly, if we take f at 2, so what we get? F at 2, again 2 square is 4, so it is 4, plus 2 into 2, 4, minus 8, it is equal to 0. So dear students, look at these two values. F minus 4 is 0, f2 is 0, that's why we can say that f minus 4 is equal to f of 2. So now look at the conditions of Rolle's theorem. First condition was fx is continuous in AB, second was fx is differentiable in AB, third is fa equal to fb. So all the conditions of Rolle's theorem are verified. All the conditions of Rolle's theorem are verified. So what we write? So here we write, so all the conditions of Rolle's theorem are verified. are verified. Hence, by Rolle's theorem, there exists at least one point C belonging to open interval -4 to such that f dash c is equal to 0. So f dash c equal to 0 means to say, if you look at f dash x, come to the previous slide, f dash x is 2x plus 2. So here we put x equal to c. So what do we get? F dash c is equal to 2c plus 2. So we put it as 0. So what do we get? It implies 2c plus 2 is equal to 0, and that's why we get c is equal to -1. So now the last point which we have to check, that this point must belong to the open interval -4 2. And look at this diagram. Here is -1, here is -1, and it belongs to the open interval -4 2. That means to say, we write it as -1 belongs to -4 comma 2. So finally, what we write? Hence Rolle's theorem is verified. So in this way we can verify the Rolle's theorem. So dear students, again I am repeating that you have to check 3 points. First one is, it must be continuous in closed interval AB. Second one is, it must be differentiable in open interval AB. Third one is, f of A equal to f of B, and the point which exists, that must exist in the open interval AB. Then we can say that Rolle's theorem is verified. So now we are coming to our next theorem, Lagrange mean value theorem. Next is our Lagrange mean value theorem. In short, I will write it LMVT. So again, if we look at the statement of Lagrange mean value theorem, just like in Rolle's theorem, we have taken, let f is a function from a, b to r. If f a, b to r be a function satisfying the following. In this we have to check just 2 conditions. Number 1, fx is continuous. Again we take the closed interval. Second one is, fx is differentiable in, here we take now the open interval AB. So in LMVT we have to check just 2 conditions. Fx is continuous in AB, fx is differentiable in AB. Then according to there exists at least one point C belonging to AB such that f dash C is equal to f of B minus f of A upon B minus A. So just like in the Rolle's theorem, we computed the value of C from f dash C equal to 0, but in LMVT we take this condition f dash C equal to f of B minus f of A upon B minus A. So the difference between Rolle's theorem and Lagrange mean value theorem is that in this case the condition of f of A equal to f of B is not there. Here there are only two conditions, continuity and the differentiability. And in the Rolle's theorem, when we have to check the value of C, there we take f dash C equal to 0. But in Lagrange mean value theorem, we take f dash C equal to fb minus fa upon b minus a. So look at one example of LMVT also. Example. So it is the example. Suppose we take fx equal to x square minus 4x minus 3, and here x belongs to the closed interval 1 comma 4. So to check the Lagrange's mean value theorem, what we do again look at this. It is a polynomial of degree 2, and just I told in Rolle's theorem that every polynomial function is continuous. So what we write here, first point, fx being a polynomial function, is continuous in which interval we take? Closed interval 1 4. So we take here closed interval 1 4. Second condition we have to check differentiability. So for differentiability we take the derivative of fx, and the derivative of fx is f dash x is equal to 2x minus 4. And again you look at this interval 1 4. If we take the open interval 1 4, so definitely again this 2x minus 4 will be finite and definite. So you write here which exists in open interval 1 comma 4, which exists in 1 comma 4. Hence, or you say so, fx is differentiable in which interval? 1 comma 4. So third condition we have not to check in the LMVT. So all the conditions of LMVT are satisfied. So what do we write here? Thus all the conditions of LMVT are satisfied. So there exists at least one point C belonging to which interval? 1 comma 4, open interval, such that f dash C is equal to f of 4 minus f of 1 upon 4 minus 1. So it is fb minus fa upon b minus a. So b is 4 and a is 1. That's why we take here f4 minus f1 by 4 minus 1. So if you look the value of f4 is what? it implies f dash c is equal to, so if we look at here, f4 is 16 minus 16 minus 3, so it is minus 3, and f1 is what, 1 minus 4 minus 3, so it will be minus 6. So what we get, minus 3, and it is minus 6, so minus minus it become plus 6 upon 3. So 6 minus 3 is 3, 3 upon 3 is 1. So and what is f dash c? Again look at this, f dash x was 2x minus 4, so we put here x equal to c, so what do we get, f dash c equal to 2c minus 4, 2c minus 4 is equal to 1, so it will give you 2c is equal to, it will be 4 plus 1, that is 5. That's why we get c is equal to 5 by 2. C equal to 5 by 2, and 5 by 2 is just 2.5, and 2.5 belongs to which interval? Open interval 1, 4. So LMVT is verified. So LMVT is verified. So LMVT is verified. So dear students, these are the two very important definitions which are the part of 12th syllabus, and rather if you want to do BSc or MSc or any other higher degree, so maximum time you have to use these two theorems. So I just try to make clear each and every point, but if you are again having any doubt, then please like, share, subscribe my channel, like, share, comment on my videos, and subscribe to my channel. My channel's name is Shiv Academy Sonipat. It is the name of my YouTube channel, Shiv Academy Sonipat. And if any student want to take the online coaching of any class, 11, 12, BSc, MSc, CSR, NET, DSSB, PGT Mathematics, then they can contact to me at this number 9813240227. It is my WhatsApp number also. You can WhatsApp me. But again, if you like my video, then make like and comment on my videos. So dear students, thanks a lot, and stay home, stay safe.